are here. We are really, really here. We are live all the way to Punta Cana at Secret Tides, the brand new resort that has just opened, and it is exquisite. We have been here since Monday, taking it all in, and here we are with the In Your City show live atop the 4th floor, overlooking the gorgeous Caribbean Sea, because actually it's the Atlantic, and then as you come down and you're in the Punta Cana area, it becomes the Caribbean Sea. But we'll make sure when we speak to our beautiful guest that's going to be with us today and finding out a little bit more about the key points of Secret Tides and what's all going here. But for us right now, it's just been a breathtaking experience. This right now, we're live with you, but there will be an actual beautifully edited version that will go up onto all of our sites with all the gorgeous B-roll and video and that you want to call it. That'll be interviews that we did with some of the couples here, finding out about why they're here. A lot of people are on anniversaries. There's actually a huge travel agency tour going on. 300 of them came through the doors the next day after we were here to experience this gorgeous resort. But, you know, something I didn't know, it says Punta Cana is not what you think. That most people think that Punta Cana is part of one island called the Dominican Republic, but that's actually false. That Punta Cana is part of La Hispaniola, and I'm butchering that with my great accent that I have.
I was trying to say, what I say, Beno instead of Bueno.
Oh, yeah, we were trying to find the bathroom, and some person who speaks English says, say, Banya? Where's a Banya? Banya? Yeah. And I'm like, okay, Banya, where's the Banya? I need to get there. But it's actually part of, which, again, I butchered Hispaniola, which is a big island that the Dominican Republic and Haiti share. So, I mean, kind of things, you know, that we're finding out when we're here, you know, some interesting things about it. It's about 45 years old, if that's correct. It's one of the top destinations, which we can understand why. Punta Cana has 10 beaches.
We've been here twice, yeah.
Yeah, we've been here to the Dominican Republic. We've been here twice. Punta Cana is the only privately owned international airport as well in the Western Hemisphere.
I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
There's so much I don't know. You'll find that out if you listen to the show.
Yeah, it's a treasure trove of natural beauty, pristine beaches. I mean, the water is like a clear turquoise. It's absolutely gorgeous. We went out in a boat, the second day we were here. Got to go to a private island, and you take this boat over and they feed you snacks, lots of rum, things, music, dancing, things going on the boat, and then you end up on this private island that you go to where they serve you lunch and just kind of a getaway. But in all actuality, if you're at the Secret Tides, yes, they offer Amstar, which can set you up on so many destinations. You know, you can go to skate park and take an adventure, you know, see monkeys. What do you call that when you go tree to tree through the rope? Oh my gosh!
I don't know, swinging.
You know, no, the where you hang on the glide and glide the trees. Yeah. Anyway, that I'm really doing a great job, and I don't know, water cave you go through, and then of course we took the catamaran that you can go in.
Zip lining, is that what you mean?
Zip lining, that's it. Thank you. You were a little slow on helping me out. Yeah. There's a happy hour cruise. I mean, there's so much that you can do, but truly, you could just stay on the resort and have something to do at all times. There's over 9 restaurants here. You have 24-hour room service if you want to stay in your room. There's always someone that's giving you service. We'll find out about what's called the Preferred Club, which is,
what you saw at the beginning of the show as we.
Yeah. You think you're staying in pure luxury, and then you find out about the Preferred Club. The Preferred Club, yes. Then we felt like we were
2 steps above.
Yeah, we crossed the railroad tracks. We're in a new city now when you're in the Preferred Club. So it's quite incredible. And the cabanas and there's just so much to do. Last night we ate at the Hibachi Grill. Is that Meraki? Maraca, let me
Yep.
see here.
Maraca.
Meraki. It's with an I. We've had lunch twice at Oceana, which is right on the beach, which is gorgeous. They have a market cafe where you go to breakfast. Desire Sports Bar. I tried to get Gordon to sing karaoke last night, and
Wasn't feeling it.
he actually chickened out. If you can believe it, Gordon chickened out.
It wasn't okay.
If you could hear.
It wasn't that I chickened out. It was that so many people were in the party mode, and I was like in the love song mode. So it was like they were dancing and hip hopping, and it's like, yeah,
there's a lot of grinding down to the ground.
Here comes the 63-year-old crooner. He's going to come in and do some Frank Sinatra and just bring the room down.
And all of a sudden, everybody leaves the
was
facility.
me.
That would not have happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so something funny. This is an adults only, so you feel, mature as a grown-up when you're here. I never realized as we were sitting by the pool yesterday and at the beach, I didn't hear any of this. Mommy, watch me, Mommy, watch me. And then they, of course, jump into the water, and then you get splashed, which, that's all part of bringing the kids. So we went for a walk on the beach, and we stepped out of the Secret Tides boundary lines. And when we did, the next resort obviously has families at it, and there were all these kids making noise and doing the mommy and all the stuff, and Gordon goes, there's a vacation ruiner.
Yeah.
Referring to people's children, by the way. So when you don't have yours, all of a sudden you don't want anyone else's either, right?
Right.
So we got out of that area and came back to Secret Tides again so we could be without children. I also noticed there's nobody crabby here.
No.
There's not one person crabby. Probably most of all, they're not taking care of any children.
Exactly.
The drinks continue as long as you want them, and they don't just serve drinks here. They're top shelf.
Yeah, they are.
You're not getting the whatever at the bottom of the barrel kind of bottles because, your drinks are all inclusive. You're getting top shelf here with your drinks, and they're absolutely delicious. What did I have yesterday? It was champagne in the glass, and then it was this mango passion fruit kind of a slushy that they poured on the top with it, so it just kind of swirled down in it slowly, and that was really good. What are you showing it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot of great videos. So some of them that you won't be able to see while we're live right now,
we'll be on the
we're going to be
edited version,
on the edited version that'll go up. We have some absolutely fabulously gorgeous videos that we have taken throughout the stay to be able to show you. So it's just an experience like no other. If you haven't been to Punta Cana, you're definitely going to want to check out the Secret Tides. If you want to come at 18 and up, of course, you're going to want to be here. Now, Secrets does, there are other resorts, I'm sure, that include family if that's what you're wanting to do. That's not a problem. But if you want to just really be able to either sleep all day, read a book all day, float around, enjoy whatever it is that you want to eat, take as long as you want, then Secret Tides is the place for you. I feel like I'm just...
The tribute bands, did you talk about the tribute bands?
No.
Like the rock show and Madonna.
Can you show a little bit of the Madonna?
Yeah, there was a pink car while they were doing that with these
I
really
love
nostalgic looking. What was that with the beads? What would they call that back in that nostalgic day in the 40s?
Oh
my gosh, the flappers.
The flappers, yeah. They had those outside the car. That was hot pink, gorgeous car. I think that. And then, of course, you want to go to the spa. They have a spa. So, there's just something for everybody. Now, today, what's fun, Gordon will enjoy this. So, every day they leave you this in your room, and it's a sheet. So, it tells you what the festivities are going on for that day. And it even gives a rainy day. But today, it's 81 degrees with a beautiful breeze and a 95% chance of sunlight. Yeah.
So those of you that are in St. Louis right now, we feel your pain. Yeah. We know it's been raining all week.
In fact, one of the couples that were eating dinner with us last night at the Bocce, she was just gotten off the phone.
Texas.
She was a little shaken because tornado went through and actually took down a tree on their house.
Right.
That was Stephanie and Steve. We've met Scotty and Penny.
And we met Tony and Dana.
They're
from Canada. Canada.
Oh, yeah, Canada. They're
hockey.
hoping that they get Coach Berube that's, I guess, in the talks that he's going to be going there to coaching.
Talking to some teams.
Yeah. And Earl and Shirley. Was that the other couple, Earl and Shirley?
Yes.
And then Chris and Trisha.
Wow, you did
never
really well.
remember
Never
anyone's
names.
name, and
Yeah.
it's my quest, like the last couple years when I meet people, to remember their names. Literally, like 1 second after talking to somebody, hi, how are you? I'm Michelle. And then 1 second later, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't remember her name. So I'm pretty good at doing that.
We've
But
been doing better. We've been really trying to associate something with them.
yeah,
as we
we're like
talk about their
adults.
names.
By the way, my hair was curled when we started out. But the thing is, is this the first time I wore makeup? I thought I didn't want to scare any of you, so
Really?
I actually
I
put
never
some,
even noticed. I
I
thought
put
you
some
looked
makeup
beautiful
on.
the whole week.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
really coming on thick. Okay, so they've been everywhere we go. It's like princess. So I'm like, does that mean I'm young? What does that mean? That's a pretty good compliment.
Yeah, you are a princess. Trust me.
A brilliant young woman or something like that. I don't know. And then they like to act like, when you tell them how old you are, oh, you don't look a day over 28. I'm like, okay, lying. Just want a big tip. So anyway, I was getting ready to talk about the calendar here. They have today cigar workshop at 4 o'clock. So I'm kind of thinking it'll be a little bit to learn about cigars. I don't know if you'll learn how to roll them or
I don't
I'm not
know, I
sure
hope
what it'll
so.
be. And then something that Gordon's he can't wait to do this, but they have bachata
What is
dance
that?
lessons.
Oh, here we go.
Bachata
Yeah.
dance lessons. I know he's waiting to do that.
I'm like an octopus when I dance.
Mixology. So I guess maybe learning how to
Okay.
do make some drinks. And then a live music duo. There's always music every night in a couple different areas, but I love this. So they tell you if it's anyone's anniversary. They tell you if it's anyone's birthday. And then if anyone's on their honeymoon, you're going to love this. There is actually a Mr. and Mrs. You ready? Good night.
Good night.
How would you like to have the name Good Night? You go up to somebody and they're like, what's your name?
Is it
Good
Mr.
night.
and
They're
Mrs.
like,
Buenos Noches? Would
or
that be
Buenos
the-
Noches would be here. Yeah, it's perfect. I love it. So it's so cool. But
I'm learning.
You're learning? So we're sad that we have to go home tomorrow.
We are sad.
I'm not really wanting I'm not wanting to do that whatsoever. I was looking to make sure that I didn't forget anything, but I'm sure that we're going to be able to speak to Mariel. She says her name really great.
Beautifully, yeah.
Yeah.
And we butcher it.
I was
We-
like, Mariel. Like, who's a Mariel? Mariel. So Mariel Frias. She's going to correct us.
She's
Come
gonna
over
correct
here
us.
and
Come
say.
on and fix her
and
mic
you're
for us
gonna
here,
you're
Ken.
gonna absolutely love her shirt. So she's getting to wear the Hot List shirt and take that with her today. You look so cute in it. You have to wear that every day to work.
I will.
No longer the standard uniform for you. You get to wear the Hot List shirt. Thank you so much for joining us, for having us. We want to make sure and give a huge shout out. Travel leaders. Travel Better. Marcie Boyle is a leading expert in the travel industry for
Us
a
in St.
lot
Louis.
of years in St. Louis, Missouri, in an area called Chesterfield. And we've been working with her. She's been in our magazine. So citylifestyle.com is our national site for our 3 magazines, which you know about, Chesterfield, Clayton, and St. Charles City Lifestyle magazines. Travel Leaders, who is an expert with us, along with the Secret Tides and Hyatt, have allowed us to come here and be able to bring this gorgeous resort to everyone else back home and around the world who's ever watching. Sometimes someone in Australia and different places around the world are watching the show, so that way we can bring it, to them. So we want to make sure that over and over we thank Hyatt, Secret Tides, and Marcie Boyle with Travel Leaders there in Chesterfield for having us here today. So Mariel, did I say it better?
Yeah.
I've been practicing so I can get that R in there. And then is it Frias?
Frias.
Frias is with us, and you are the director of sales here at the Secrets Tide, correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Have you been with Secrets a long time, or is this your first with Secrets coming to this new resort?
No, actually, I already have 7 years with the company.
Wow.
Yes, I was before at Secrets Punta Cana as sales manager, and now I'm here in this resort from December.
So I have to ask, we're here vacationing, so we're in a really good mood. We're having the best time ever. Is it hard to work in such a gorgeous environment and you're having to make sure we're happy. You get to partake by hanging out, but is that kind of hard to see all this beauty and not be laying by the pool with us?
Right. It's a work, so sometimes can be difficult. However, we work in paradise. So we feel so happy when we go outside from the office and see the pool, the beach, people having fun, and can be contagious.
So where do you go on vacation?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, normally
You're on
we
vacation
never go
24/7.
to all-inclusive resorts. It's more like road trips and know the people, the food of the place, but never go to all-inclusive with just one night or two to get some rest. But it's where we work, so we feel that we are working.
It's funny because a lot of people, especially back, where we're at, it seems like after I don't even want to say the word, I give it no presence anymore, but you know what happened in 2020. It seems like a lot of people are working from home, and with what we do, owning the magazines and the show, if we're not out on site, we have an office in our house. We have another office where our publisher's director, Casey Pierce, which is back home, works and so forth, but a lot of people are working from home now. I would never work from home if I worked here.
No, for sure.
I'd be happy to go to work.
Absolutely.
This room, this luxurious suite, and they go all the way down, which you probably, I don't know if you have that where you can show, but some of them have their own pool that they go out into.
Yeah, we consider it has swim out rooms. And this hotel, just like in the introduction, we have 668 rooms in total. They are divided basically in the junior suites, preferred club junior suites, and preferred club master suites. And in case of the swim out versions, they are available in junior suites. And we have more than 70 rooms for this room category. And in case of the preferred club section, we do have 68 in total.
Oh my gosh.
So this is amazing.
So we did see, we did come in, we went into that area. So people have the opportunity when they come here, before or after, to learn more about the preferred club and be a part of that, because there's so many perks that go along with it. I mean, you don't have to be part of the preferred club, obviously, to be here. It's absolutely gorgeous, but there's so many perks involved. Can you talk a little bit about the preferred club? And it's not just for this hotel as well. It's here, but it allows you to do so much more anywhere, right?
Yes, well, as standard of Hyatt Inclusive Collection, we have like the standard rooms and then the preferred club section. And this is like the VIP services. It has like special perks, like the lounge of the preferred club, and where this is the space where you can make the check-ins and check-outs. And just behind we have a bar and a lounge. You can enjoy snacks during the day, the premium liquors. And for this resort in particular, we do have 3 preferred club lounges in total. We have one in the main lobby and then 2 more in the room buildings. If you need some assistance or to enjoy a cocktail, it's not necessary to go to the lobby. Also, for preferred club guests, we do include the butler service, private section on the beach, and exclusive pool for them. And also we have the extra amenities for minibar and bathroom as well.
I feel like I just want to be in this room and wave to everybody like Eddie Murphy. I got my ice cream. Ice cream. I'm better
and
than
you.
You
can't have none. You can't afford it.
But we have met people part of it, and they're talking about the points that they earn, and there's some things that they can do, upgrades, just some special treatment by being part of the preferred club. I noticed when we were down by the pool at the preferred pool where I got my ice cream. Actually, they did give some ice cream. There was ice cream empanadas. They were coming around with fruit skewers. I mean, there was all kinds of things we were getting pampered, and I love the little swings.
Right, we try to have like details with all clients so you can feel special on your vacations.
We did play a little ping pong too.
Right?
Now, how many acres are actually on, like, how much does this span here?
Like for the beach area, we do have 300 meters for the beach area, which, as I mentioned before, we have the exclusive section for preferred club guests, and then we have a regular section, but it's for all clients as well.
The sand is silky soft.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really, sometimes you go to some beaches and you're, it's either too hot or it's hurting your feet because of all the rocks and that, and it's extremely, is that natural, or do you do something to extra grade your beach?
We have natural beaches.
Wow, it's just beautiful. And the waves, do they ever get like huge here, or does it stay? Does the Caribbean Sea a little bit calmer?
Well, could be according to the season. Could be like this way, and sometimes can be more wavy. If
Now-
we have more wind or
Okay.
rain during some days, can be
What do the
wavy.
flag colors mean? So we were walking down the beach. I saw a flag that was yellow,
red?
red.
She goes, yellow,
white.
red. What does that mean? I go, honey, that's their flag.
Yeah, with
Dominican
red flag,
Republic.
we do not recommend to enter to the beach. It's too wavy, too
Yeah.
much wind, and can be.
I noticed in the morning,
dangerous.
yesterday morning, it was red, and then it went to yellow.
Right.
Like after 10 o'clock.
I like the fact that the Coco Cafe is open 24 hours.
Right, the Coco Cafe is present in all Secrets resorts. This is the perfect spot for coffee lovers, and it's open 24 hours.
The problem with it, of the Coco Cafe, is they make all these little desserts. So, normally if you went into a dessert place, you'd get a piece of pie or a piece of cake. You would not be a glutton to get maybe 5 huge pieces of cake. So the problem is everything's perfectly sized, so then you end up with a plate with 10 desserts
Right.
on it. I'm just going to have a bite of each one,
And
right?
if you are
Never
on
happens.
vacation, back to work, you can
Yeah,
go
well-
back to diet. I
Yeah.
don't know.
My elastic is getting too tight here, so
I
I'm not
noticed.
sure.
I noticed our waiter last night. He kept asking me, "Would you like another drink?" I mean, almost every 2 minutes, I go, "He's asking me if I want a drink, as if we're paying for it." It's like,
Like
but
it's
it
going to
wasn't.
add to
but
the
we-
sales
yeah.
or something if we keep drinking. Yeah, there's no hold back here. They want you to have a good time and just continue offering the service to you. So is there anything, I noticed you have birthday, anniversary. I can't believe that someone's name is Mr. and Mrs. Goodnight when they are a honeymooner. Do you let them know when you're coming in advance that it's your anniversary or special occasion? I see
Yes.
ribbons on the door.
Yes, we do offer complimentary anniversary packages, honeymooners, and birthday anniversary. So at the moment of your booking, if you send us all the details, we place it out in system and we send amenities to the room, like the sparkling wine, fruits, the door varnish, so you feel special.
We felt special yesterday. We came
Yes.
into our room and there was a little platter of fruit and a bottle of wine there. But he really felt special when he walked back in the room this morning, and this bar service guy had left a Milky Way, Pringles, and M&Ms for him. That's like leaving a bottle of tequila for him.
Yeah,
Leaving a Milky Way and some Pringles on the counter. So he was quite happy.
I was.
Okay, so we had a shot, not a shot, medical shot, a alcohol shot because of somebody. It was called a mini beer.
Mini beer, yeah.
Mini beer, but,
But
it's
it's
not
not
a beer
beer.
in a can. It's a beer in a glass that looks like a beer with foam on the top, but it
But
was
it's not.
yeah, it was Kahlua, Bailey's, and some kind of number 43 liqueur.
Yeah,
Number
mixed.
43 liqueur. So
But
if
it's
you
golden yellow. Like
Yeah, it looks like a beer.
with
So-
foam on top. And it
So
was
if you
just
want to
like
Google mini beer, this shot was incredible. That's
Yeah.
like the new thing down there. It was funny though because Chris had ordered a mini beer and they brought him a little Coors can. He goes, "No, the shot mini beer."
You're right.
So tell us a little bit more about you. First of all, we were talking earlier. Your liquor, your bar, it's top shelf.
Yes. Well, in general, we share the same standards around the all Secrets resorts, and we do offer top shelf liquors. Also, we offer like all-inclusive, upgraded, like options of gastronomic and also for liquors.
I like the fact that when we walked into each restaurant, it didn't matter where we were, if we were at the marketplace, they all asked if we had any food allergies. They were very careful. There's a lot of people that have, don't tolerate a lot of things right now, and gluten and that. And you have a lot of, your menu is very diversified, I guess. Would that be the right word? To make sure that your dietary needs are met should you need anything.
In all restaurants, you will find like the veggie options in the menu, also for gluten-free options for any allergy or intolerance or preference in your diet.
Yeah, and I appreciated that, asking, because sometimes you feel a little bit, you're that person when you're ordering to go, I can't eat this or eat that,
Right.
So it's nice that they make you very comfortable by just asking you, so they know up front and they don't offer it, or be able to kind of help you see what, the right options would be
Right.
to be able
and
to have.
if this is necessary, they go to other restaurants or to the buffet to find you an option to eat.
I want to be honest. There are some resorts that we've been to, and it's all inclusive, and it's bottom of the barrel liquor, and the food, it pretty much all tastes alike no matter what you order. You know that, remember that?
Yep.
And your stomach, in fact, I was nervous last night because we ate at the hibachi grill, so I'm like, here comes a stomach ache eating that food.
Nope.
We did not have a stomach ache because you use very highly sourced foods, and what you're cooking with. I did not have a stomach ache after hibachi. I haven't had a stomach ache the entire time I'm here. The food's incredible. I mean, it is really, really good. Whether we've had breakfast, lunch, or dinner, even snacks, the food's been phenomenal. Do you? Is it the training of your chefs or the type of foods that you're buying? It's been fabulous, and
we try to give like the quality in the food and beverage, and also we have talked about the preferred club services. However, in the resort we don't use any Breeze brand, so any clients feel that they are tagged. So we keep the level and the quality of the restaurants and the bars, because
you do.
If you are staying in the preferred club session, we know that you are part of our VIP services, but in the rest of the bars and restaurants at night, we offer like the best service for all clients, because we don't know which one is preferred or not preferred.
Yeah. And I think it's really important too, when you are traveling anywhere and you're wanting to take an exclusive or a wonderful vacation, I think it's important to have a travel agent. It's important to have someone that you can talk to, you can tell your needs to, their experience. That's why 300 agents are here right now, because they tour the properties, they know the properties, they can cater to what you need.
You can get lost. You come to a resort, and even though, even if you try to come on your own, you just don't have that knowledge about who to talk to, what to do, or like you said, like what excursions to go on to when you get here, you know, and what's around the property, and can you leave the property, and can you go somewhere next door, like we found out last night, it was like,
Yeah, I think it's important to make sure that, we have been working with Marcie for a long time, Marcie Boyle, they're travel leaders, and I think it's important when you want to travel to work with somebody that you can trust, that's going to set your trip up. Make sure you have the proper paperwork to fill out, especially if you're going out of the country. It's a little bit more to your travel than it is when you're just in your... Yes, and I think that's something I really want to make sure to put out there. Don't try to do this on your own. Really make sure you have a quality person. Obviously we're going to highly recommend travel leaders with Marcie because we know it works, but really I think that's super important. Now this resort here at Secret Tides Punta Cana, this is where we're at. How long has it been open now?
We just opened on January the 15th, which is a 4-month in operation.
Yeah, and they're still trying to get their photos. Even if you try to Google it, we were having fun. When you Google it, it's just dirt.
Right.
Well, it looks like construction mode.
Yeah, hasn't quite caught up. So we're really thankful that we're going to be able to show you so much quality videos and that of the property.
And I think that says a lot for the organization for Secrets, is because even though you've been open 4 months, you guys got it down.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you've got it down. It's not like if you go to a place that's been open a couple months, it's like there's some stuff going on that's hectic. People aren't doing things properly, but we have not seen that here. You guys have been.
Well, we have 12 hotels in the area for all Hyatt inclusive collection. For new hotels openings, we always try to have the employees from other resorts, so they have the capacity and all the knowledge about the standards of our resort.
Mm-hmm. And with your other resorts and having this one as an adults only, when you're part of the preferred club, does that works at all of your Secrets or your Hyatt in itself, Hyatt hotels?
Yes, the preferred club service is in all resorts. We do have for the brands of Dreams. In case of Breathless, it goes Chalet. Also for Soundscape, it goes Sounds Club. But for the Secrets, Dreams, and Poetry resorts, we be the preferred club services.
Now, are all the Secrets adults only or just this one?
No, all Secrets are for adults only. Oriented, more quiet, more romantic vibe. Also, we have Breathless brand, which is more fun, adults only resorts. You can find more parties in the beach or the pool with DJ. And Dreams and Soundscapes are our brands for families.
Okay, so there you go. You've heard it. This one here, you don't have to wait for Adult Swim only. It's all day long. And there's, I
Yes.
believe, 3.
Yeah, we have 3 pools in total.
big pools.
One of them is considered has the quietest, but for the 3 pools, we have the pool bar and swim up bar. So even if you are in the quiet section, you will have your swim up bar.
Because gosh forbid that I'd have to get out of the pool and walk to the bar. I can just swim to it and not even have to
Right, and
get out
also-
at any time.
Of course, you have to
Around the
remind
pool.
Kelly there are steps going back down into the pool. I mean, luckily she was in the pool, but she almost face planted a couple times with her
So
drink in her hand.
attractive. But I still managed to keep my drink above water. It did not go in. But the pool, I can keep my head above the water. So if you aren't the tallest, as I might not be, you can still walk around with your head above the water and hold your drink, right?
Right.
Now, did you get to try everything out to make sure the food tasted well and that before it opened?
Yes,
Did
we
you get
do.
to lay by the pool and make sure that felt right?
Yeah, we said like soft openings. So we invite employees from next door hotel, which is our brothers, and for us, so we can have like a soft opening. Everybody tries the pool, the rooms, the food.
I like that. So one thing I did when I was coming here,
What did you do?
I was learning Spanish.
Oh,
Right.
I was
boy.
doing the.
All right, time for
Okay.
Kelly's Spanish
Let's-
lesson.
I was doing the 3-hour course on the airplane of learning learning words, and I got to say something right away. So, someone asked me a question. I can't remember what the question was, but I was able to answer, of course. And I got all excited because that was one of the words I learned. And he
Yes.
asked
Of
something,
course.
and I go, I'm not gonna say of course or C for yes. I'm like claro.
Oh, wow, like an expert.
So CLARO is of course in Spanish. So I got to say that right away. Of course, well, I'm going to be at home saying hola for the rest of my life now. It's like hola. And then, of course, we threw in the buenos dias,
Buenas
buenos
noches.
noches, and buenos tardes. So we threw
And
those
the
in.
baño.
And the baño. So bathroom is baño. I'm not kidding. I was asking in the bathroom and
So
she's
if I
like,
say Bano, what am I getting?
Nothing.
and then per favor, please.
Yes.
Of course, mucho gracias,
Sí.
Thank you very much. One thing we noticed is we say Dominican Republic, but actually it's Republica
Dominicana.
Yeah, it's
Backwards.
we say backwards, but we're saying it backwards, I'm sure. Yeah, so some of the words are just changed around the other way. And excuse me isn't too hard. That's what is excusa or you say it.
Excúsame.
Excusame. So it's kind of similar. But I have 3 pages. And the
Oh,
problem
wow,
is
you have a
when
lot of words.
the problem is when they're talking to me, I'm like, hang on, say that a little bit slower. So donde vives? Where do you live? How do we say it? correct?
¿Dónde vives?
Donde vives is where do you live? So, because everyone's always asking where you from or
Right.
is something like that, which is viene or for from, where you from?
¿De dónde vienes?
See, we could like take a whole lesson. What's probably besides C for yes and gracias for thank you, per favor for
Please.
please. What do you think is the most valuable? Baño is definitely a valuable
For
Spanish
sure.
word to know, especially when you really have to go. What do you think is valuable to know, when you come here?
I don't know, to know like those few words like hola,
Hola.
por favor, which is please, gracias is thank you. And I don't know, but the baño.
Yeah, baño. I think
That's
it's very
pretty
important.
important, yes.
But
Right, where
it's,
is it?
it's,
Where is the bar? ¿Dónde está el bar?
wait a minute, what is it?
¿Dónde está el bar?
So donde is where?
Yeah.
And then bar is what?
bar.
Oh, bar. There you go. We're good to go
This
on
is
that
pretty
one.
easy.
But I think it's incredible because I wish that my family's from Italy, and I wish that I would have learned the Italian language. And when my grandparents spoke it in the
Yeah,
home,
they're
and
very
that,
similar to
yeah,
Spanish.
and I'd always say, Papa, speak English. Stop. Like don't talk. But I would give anything if I was smart enough, or he made me speak it back to him, so I would learn it because I think it's so impressive. I mean, your English is incredible, and honestly, we're here like a deer in headlights. Like we're embarrassed that we haven't taken the time to learn another language, and you take the time to learn our language so that we can find the bathroom. So we can order food, and I think that's quite impressive. And some people speak like 3 or 4 languages here because you have people from all over the world coming. So
Right.
they're learning so many languages. I find that incredible.
And also in hotel, we normally have an English teacher for people to want to improve their English.
I know she has Spanish lessons.
Yes.
You can actually take Spanish lessons while you're here.
Isn't that
Should have done
today?
that. I think they've had it.
No,
I
it
think
was-
you've had
Oh,
it
was
every
it?
day.
Maybe it was yesterday.
And there's yoga on the beach.
Yes.
Kelly
for
missed the
mornings.
chocolate one, which was
I was a little sad that I missed the chocolate one yesterday. I heard it was quite impressive. 100% Keiko. I'm like,
Oh,
that's
wow.
medicinal purposes there. When you got 100, that's like medicine when you go up to 100% of chocolate. That's just eating the bean straight, isn't it? I don't even know if they make 100% candy bars, do they?
I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How are you feeling today?
I feel good.
How are your feet?
My feet are swollen. You know what?
Wear sunscreen. I'm just telling you, we did. Well, first of all, we came like Snow White.
Yeah.
We looked like Snow White when we arrived. We had 100% when we got here.
Right.
So we kept applying. We went through a whole can in a day and a half to make sure. We were so lucky we did not burn. So I would like to request that Secret Tides carries 100% in their gift shop because we bought 50%.
We got 70.
We did get 70
That's
yesterday.
right.
That helped. We got 50%. We were thinking we were good to go. So we got 50%. And let's just say we weren't good to go. Gordon's feet were this big. So he
Yeah,
forgot to
they were
spray
pretty
his feet.
swollen.
So, sometimes you're worried about your face and everything, so you're getting this upper area, but you're not taking it
No,
on down.
never.
You really, if we want to give you any advice when you go on vacation, especially to a
Bring
gorgeous
sunscreen.
island, yeah, especially if you come as Snow White, you want to make sure that you have sunscreen. Don't think you're going to go out there and look like the lady that was next to me that had the most gorgeous brown tan because, she worked her way up to it. Otherwise, you look like a tomato.
So what is your favorite drink here?
Drink.
Beverage to be uplift your personality.
Yeah, no, I mean everybody has like their go-to when they go on vacation, like Miami Vice, Pina Colada. But so what is your go-to when you go on vacation?
I don't know, a mojito.
Oh,
I
those are
love
so
to-
good here.
Right? I like to drink beer. Have you tried Dominican beer?
The Presidente?
Right,
Favorite.
Yes.
In
Presidente.
fact, we're
Yeah.
sad that we can't get it at home because it's really good. I mean,
Yeah.
the taste is incredible. We'll get Modella at home because it's somewhat similar, but it's not as good as the Presidente.
Right.
Very, very good.
Modelo
I
appreciates
have to
that.
say, we've had. Oh, sorry about that. I guess we won't be getting Modelo as a sponsor. No, he does buy it. We would just like the other beer to be here, but But I have to say, I've had mojitos at other on vacation, and I never drank them because I didn't really care for them. Yours is phenomenal. So I've had too many, a lot. Sometimes a little leaf gets stuck in my mouth.
Yeah.
Because you use the real mint leaves in there, but delicious.
Oh, thank you.
But I have to say my favorite's been the champagne with the passion fruit swirled on top. That was, which I like champagne. So that was, I don't know if they call it champagne here, right?
Yep, they do.
Oh, and then we had one
And
of
I
the
had
waiters.
chocolate martini because that's
he's
my
a chick.
favorite.
I call him a
She
girl
makes
in
it
a
down
guy's
at the preferred
body.
bar, the preferred lounge. So if you want a chocolate martini, make sure you get the preferred package when you go.
Yeah, he was really happy going to dinner last night. Had like 3 of them before we left. I'm like, those are not ice cream, by the way. I know it tastes like ice cream, but it's gonna
They're
kick in
not.
soon.
Like dessert.
It's gonna kick in soon. What's your favorite dessert here?
The dessert is we have like alfajor in Tierra restaurant. Have you visited the Tierra?
No, we have not. That's our tonight.
Tonight.
We haven't been there yet.
Well, Tierra is our Amazonian restaurant. This is a combination of flavors of South America from Argentina, Peru, Brazil, and Colombia. And this is amazing layout. We have like the air conditioning seatings, and also we have a courtyard, like an internal patio. We have a real tree in the middle of the restaurant. It's amazing. You feel you are outside, even if you are inside of the restaurant.
So, what was that dessert that's there?
It has alfajor. This dessert is
To know
from
what that is.
Argentina.
Okay,
This is like a little cookie.
a cookie. Okay.
Yes.
We've had flan, which tastes like custard. It's delicious. I've had the rice pudding. Now
Right.
you're going to see how much I'm eating. I've had several types of cheesecake.
Which we've talked about diets when we get back home.
Not until Monday.
Yeah.
It's always Monday. Banana cake.
Right.
That was really good. The banana
Last
cake.
night you got the
Banana flan.
No, what was the banana he brought out?
I called it a banana enchilada, but it's really called a banana.
Miyake had the banana.
It was wrapped. The banana was fried in like a wrap.
And you dipped it in like a sauce.
I didn't know what he said. I heard banana. I couldn't understand.
Thought she was getting banana. What
ice
you think you're
cream.
eating? Banana
I was
ice
getting
cream.
banana ice cream, and out came this like luxurious looking banana wrapped in something. I'm like, okay. And then Steve, the guy next to us, he got a cheesecake, but it was wrapped in like green matcha.
Yeah.
Matcha, maybe, yeah?
Yeah.
Pistachio?
In Meraki?
Yes.
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 It's in Meraki.
Yeah. So sometimes you get something like, oh, this is new.
Yeah, and it's good
This is
to
good.
know that you don't need any reservation for a la carte restaurants.
Yeah, no. The Meraki, we did make a reservation to make sure
Or
that we
the
could be at
hibachi.
Yeah.
for the hibachi, so we could make sure we
Right.
sat at that. But other than that, you come in, you're ready to go. The Mexican food and the menu's easy to read from. Once you figure out that, once you
Kelly's
figure out
reading the menu on one side. She got to the other side, and she goes, "It looks like it's the same, but I don't
I
understand
can't
it." I go,
understand it.
"Because one's
This is Spanish."
Spanish, one's
I'm
for us who
trying to-
can't speak Spanish."
But you trick me though, because on one restaurant the Spanish might be here and the English is here, and then you go to another restaurant and the English
opposite.
here and the Spanish. So then I start reading. I'm like, this looks familiar, but I'm not for sure what
They
that
do that on
is.
purpose. Let's mess with Princess.
So Gordon's like, Kelly, okay, one side's English, one side's Spanish for you, so you can get it. So what have I missed in talking about?
Well, we do have 3 pickable courts.
Oh yes, that's
Yes,
right.
pickleball.
Oh, they were talking about it last night,
Yes.
actually, how much fun. We did not play yet, but they were having a blast playing the pickleball courts, and I think at a 9 o'clock time or something like
Correct.
that.
Yes,
To go
has
to.
become a very popular sport.
So popular. Your ping pong paddles are better than ours, too. We're whacking that ball. You can play ping pong outside. So do you need to make a time to go to the courts, or can you just go?
No, you can go, and there we have the staff and all the equipment. And if you are the clients who want to find more tent beach and pool areas, during the time we have activities with the entertainment team. Can be Zumba in the main pool, Aquaspini, dance lessons,
Get Gordon doing the Zumba.
and yoga in the mornings. And for nights in lobby, we always have like live music in the sports bars. Some nights can be the karaoke night or live music, a DJ, a perfect spot to spend time with your couple or friends.
So I have to say, the pickleball, I mean, the extra activities, we saw couples down there bowling by the pool. So they have these like wooden pins, and the guys manually setting them up. And then it was hilarious because the girls were kicking their guys' butt. I mean, they couldn't knock down a pin to save their life, and the girls are just whacking them and getting all the pins down. But besides the activities, having your travel agent book a wonderful vacation for you, you also provide event service. Like we said, there's 300 travel agents here right now seeing the sites, and we noticed all of these beautiful private areas that you've set up for them, themed and so forth. But you do weddings here, so if you wanted to do a destination wedding, you provide that and have some gorgeous areas for that as well.
Yes, we have a few wedding venues about the resort. One of them is located just in front of the beach. You can have an amazing wedding ceremony with oceanfront view, and also in garden area and the deck next to the preferred club pool. And the hotel fits perfect for incentive groups, meeting ones. We have a convention center with a maximum capacity of 420 guests in banquet setup, and also could be divided in 3 different spaces for simultaneous meetings.
Oh, that's wonderful. And then you have the ability then to do other, have things scheduled and activities and stuff for the guests that
and
are
also we
coming to be
have
part of
the
the wedding.
groups coordinators and wedding coordinators on site. So if you need to coordinate any event or ceremony, you just contact us and we take care about all the details of the event.
And then you list their name like Mr. and Mrs. Goodnight who are honeymooning here right now.
Right.
Do you have any weddings going on this week or anything?
Yes, for tomorrow we are going to
Oh,
have
good.
a
We'll
wedding.
get to see that then. Well, we'll be wedding crashers. Go in. There was a party last night. Gordon goes, "You want to go crash it?" I'm just kidding. We wouldn't have. But we did say it to make ourselves laugh, though, thinking about it, right?
Yeah, and the production, because I'm big on the production side, but your production for the parties was exceptional too. We watched all the guys putting all the stuff up, and like the agents had their baseball, like the baseball theme thing.
Right.
It was really cool. All the stuff that you put around for that.
Yes, you can have
Whatever
wherever
your-
theme you
yeah.
want.
We like anytime someone says, "Where you from?"
if we say St. Louis, Missouri, oh, Albert Pujol, everybody knows. We were probably the one city on the map in Punta Cana and Dominican Republic, the one city and state everyone knows because of Albert Pujol. So he's quite popular here.
Yes.
There's several baseball players that are famous that are from here. I mean, you guys are whipping out the baseball champs.
Yes. Everybody has a kid wants to be baseball players.
Oh yeah! In fact, the other day, one of the servers was doing something, and something flew across the room, and he grabbed it real quick. And he goes, "I play baseball," and he walked away.
All the kids want
He's
to be.
ready.
He was right. He just smiled at me.
Must be something in the milk or whatever.
Oh yeah!
You have this ability.
And you had a really cool young man that was downstairs at the bar.
Oh my gosh,
he was so funny. He was like, he was asking me a question, and I go,
of course, he had a very heavy Spanish accent, so we knew he was Spanish.
yeah, and I go, no comprendo. He goes, me neither. He goes, I know about this much Spanish.
And then he was making my drink,
And
which
he's
took
popping
champagne.
the champagne, and he acted like it hit him in the eye, and
Yeah.
he went down, and we thought he was
We're
really
ready
hurt.
to come over the counter to help him. We're like, he needs help. He turns around, he's like, gotcha.
Yeah,
We're like, that's it. You're in
the
trouble.
staff is a lot of fun.
Yeah, they really they enjoy taking care. In fact, one of the restaurants we went to, they were busy, and we're like, oh, we were so hungry because we had just coming back and needed something to eat, and so we wanted to try out the Mexican restaurant, and we're like, oh, we kind of gave that face like, oh, we're hungry and tired. She goes, un momento. And so we're like, okay, and she comes back, she goes, we seat you, So she sat us down, and then she came back over, and she said, how is everything? They made sure and went ahead by that face we made.
Right.
Let's take care of them. We'll figure this out. And so they took care of us, and then she asked us how everything was, of course, and we're like, oh my gosh, it was fabulous. And she goes, good. If you're happy, we're happy. And and we know, I mean, tourism is fabulous. That's what this is all about, is people coming to get away from their hard life, work, and sometimes it's hard to go on vacation and stop working when you're used to working so much. So we have to kind of stop ourselves. We told for a few hours yesterday, stop, no more work, right?
That's right.
Get some rest, enjoy, have a cocktail.
And you have been so accommodating for all of our
gosh.
needs and everything that we've needed here today to
Amazing.
make the show a success.
No, it is a pleasure. So we are here for this.
We got off the transportation, which our travel agent, that's another thing. Our travel agent also made sure that we had a private car to get us here, because otherwise you can take a shuttle from the airport. But, when you're coming to your private resorts, it can take a little bit to get here. And they're also going to drop other people off along the way. So it may take what could have been 30 minutes, 40 minutes, a few hours or more to get here with
Right.
other. So our travel agent made sure we had a private car. But when we got out, there was a gentleman there with a washcloth and, letting you wash your hand before you got. Then the champagne opened up and brought us a drink. And so it was literally every step of the way there was somebody there, and has been all the way we've been through the trip, taking care of us. And it's not just because we're here for the show. We've watched everybody, whether they're a preferred member or not, getting treated like you are first class, like you're wealthy.
Like you're the only one. They treat you like you're the only one here.
Yeah. It's been an incredible experience. We thank you so much, and we have told Mariel that she has to wear her shirt every day for for work.
I'm gonna work like this all day.
She's a hot lister now, so we're gonna make sure. So we've had an absolutely beautiful time. Again, we are here at the brand new Secret Tides in Punta Cana. As you know, the Dominican Republic, one of those names there. This is where we're at in the Caribbean seaside, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Which is just turquoise water, beautiful beautiful beaches. When we're sitting at the pool here, you can still see the beach from the pool. So if you don't want to sit in the sand, you still have that view and the ocean wave while you're there, and gorgeous sounds of music. But it's absolutely incredible. We want to thank Marcie Boyle there at Travel Leaders. She's an expert. She can help you. They're located in Chesterfield, but they can help you from anywhere. You don't have to live in Chesterfield to have Travel Leaders, Marcie Boyle, help you out. They help people all over the United States be able to travel and see the places that you've been wanting to do. Let's see, our July summer issue, we're excited because not only will you see more when the actual production of this show comes into play and shared. You're going to see so much more that they have to offer. But we're doing a gorgeous story which will run in all of our July issues of City Lifestyle. Right now we are in our May issue, which was celebrating women. Had our gorgeous covers with Clementine's Ice Cream, the owner, Tamara, Dr. Otto with Otto Orthodontics on our St. Charles. And then in Chesterfield, there's a brand new spa opening, Woodhouse Spa, which they're bringing it to Missouri now. And the first location is in Chesterfield. They're going to be opening actually another one in St. Charles, which is super cool. They're on our Chesterfield issue. And then look forward to June. We have an amazing artist that will be featuring Rennie Knott, which most of you know from Channel 5, the anchor on Channel 5. He's going to be on our Chesterfield cover. You're going to hear about his story and what brought him to St. Louis and what he offers us. So, every month it's a new issue, new people to learn about, destinations like this that we get to bring you. And we're so happy to be able to bring you a story straight from the location. This has been a really exciting time for us. So thank you so much. Is there anything before we leave the In Your City show live here from Punta Cana at Secret Tides that we missed that you need to make sure anyone knows?
No, I don't know. Just invite you and your the community to come to our resort. If you want to enjoy an amazing vacations, we do offer like 6 a la carte restaurants in total, a main buffet, 7 bars around the resort, and also plenty of options for you for entertainment or to be quiet. It's up to guys. We are here for you.
And it is adults only, which is nice. And if you're wanting to get away from teenagers, kids, or family that lives at home, or just the hustle and bustle and be able to be an adult, you can come with a bunch of girls or a bunch of guys. You can come with your partner, your spouse. But I want to say that it's really a way to be able to, I don't know, especially if you're a couple, to be able to come and feel romantic again and really be able to connect, because the hustle and bustle of life just takes you away from a different type of communication. You're always either talking about work or talking about family, and when you come to something like this, you get to let your guard down and just kind of be relaxed and
I think
love.
I think basically what it is that what's so cool about this resort is, even though it's as big as it is, and even though there's a lot of people here, there's also that intimacy that you have, because you have plenty of room to just be the two of you.
You never feel crowded. You never feel
like somebody's right next to you. It's really nice.
And I think that's because of being so spacious. The
layout was exceptional.
Yeah. We highly.
In fact, they're doing. I got to pan the camera. I got to get it over there and see if I can get the water
right now.
aerobics
There's always
in there.
if you like to be busy and you want to do a lot, there's something every hour going on. But we've met a lot of couples too that, in fact, one of the couples that we met from Canada last night, they said specifically, actually both couples, one to the right of us, said they're always diving, they're hiking, they do a lot of activities when they go on vacation, and they said they told them this time all they wanted to do was relax, lay around, read a book, have cocktails, eat good food.
Yes,
you don't
during the
have
night you can be in the fire pits located in front of the lobby area, and they're amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So thank you so much for joining us live. We will again have a beautiful production that'll be coming your way with more added. Mariel, thank you so much. Mariel,
thank you.
Frias for joining us here today directly from the resort. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for having us. And back home, Marcie Boyle, Travel Leaders, Chesterfield, thank you. Superb job on everything and getting us here. And let's see, we say, so if we're going to say goodbye, Adios, amigos. And then, what do I say to you right now? Vamonos! Hurry up! We need to get to the pool and to the beach. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for coming.
Adios, everyone.
Goodbye from Secrets Time.